Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit.
Some pretty choice words from OMG there, Tommy.
I mean, he's not wrong, though. OMG has, he's lost in his hometown numerous times now. He just can't seem to really get it together. I think he kind of needs to get this victory here tonight to kind of get back on the right track.
Yeah, kind of like your rebound girl when you get dumped by your main girl. I know all too, I mean, I've heard that happens, and that may be OMG James Ryan's rebound here at Wrestlerevival.
And once again, he does have some valid points. He has helped put this company on the map. Yes, he is absolutely right. But it's not the company's fault that he lost to James Storm.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, he's the one you came to see, and the reason you paid the fee. He is OMG, James Ryan!
And OMG coming out the curtain, walking through the crowd with a chip on his shoulder here in Greensboro.
That promo, he was 100% correct. Or that interview, he was 100% correct. He does put the company on his back. But once again, as I said before, it's not the company's fault that he cannot win. He has got to step his game up. See what the dancing, all of this stuff. I think James Ryan could be a big star if he just starts paying attention to James Ryan and not to everything around him.
Yeah, a lot of young guys in this business, that is one of the things, all the distractions, the glitz, the glamour, the lights, the music. They get so wrapped up in it and they forget that pay window, baby.
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, this is Elias AK47.
And the fans here in Greensboro absolutely love Elias AK47. They say that he's from the streets. That's what you would call him.
Oh, he's from the cut.
Yes, basically. He's hip with the youth, as most of the kids say.
I see that. Looks like he's definitely come to battle here.
From what we've heard about Elias AK47, and just a little bit of disrespect to the veteran right off the bat.
Oh, it's just like handing a loaded gun to a 5-year-old, giving that to OMG. There's no telling where it's going.
Oh, the smack talking has started early with OMG. Someone that has the gift of gab like no other. But right now, the talking won't matter. He's just got to get a win here tonight to finally get himself back in the win column. And once again, I think this is one of those reasons why OMG does not win very often, is because he's so busy always talking to the fans, always trying to get his 2 cents into the crowd. If he pays more attention to the match, once again, he might be on the side of victory tonight.
Yeah, the distractions. Like I said, the glitz and the glamour, the crowd, the roar, the bright lights. Sometimes it can distract you, especially when you have your eye on a prize like a championship. But in a match like this, where it's all about respect, you come at it a little differently.
Elias AK47 is very, very inexperienced. This is probably maybe match 100 for the kid. So going up in there against someone like James Ryan, who's wrestled thousands upon thousands of matches, Elias is this is going to be the biggest test he has. But once again, James Ryan needs to focus on his opponent and not on the fans, the camera, and everything in between.
Yeah, if you underestimate your opponent, 9 times out of 10, there's a saying that I'm a fan of, any given Sunday, a team can win. And that goes true for football and pro wrestling as well.
right now, Elias showing that on any given Saturday, you can pull off the victory. Irish whip reverse. OMG picks him up, but he got him with that beautiful head scissors.
He's able to tilt his whirl around and send OMG to the outside, and Elias is definitely cooking on all cylinders right now.
Going up to that high rent district. Beautiful cross body delivered by Elias AK47, and the fans here in Greensboro are fired up like they're Tommy Rich.
Elias had the distinction to have an individual in one of his matches kind of come to his rescue, so to speak. Not too long ago, the late, great New Jack made his last independent wrestling appearance at the end of Elias AK47's match. So you definitely got to think that that's a feather he's going to stick in his cap and talk about for a long time, but you can't think about the past. Here's the future, literally. And he just got a size 15 right in the side of his face.
Ooh, and he just got a knife-edge shot right across his chest. Right now, these two men taking it up to the suburban district. And those ropes are extra slick right now. Once again, this building running at about 105 degrees. And Elias is probably running out of ways to survive this match.
Yeah, if you were wondering, Superjaw does a fantastic job of production, and they actually captured the breath leaving Elias AK47's chest in that impact moment.
And right now, once again, James Ryan losing focus, gabbing with the fans. If once again, if he had taken that 3 seconds, that 4 seconds that he gabbed to throw one more extra boot, one more extra punch, one more extra move, that is how James Ryan can walk away with the victory. Not things like this, not posing for the cameras.
Yeah, the pandering, the mind games, all that extra stuff that will get some of these youngsters in trouble. OMG, he's been around the block for a little bit, so he feels that he can maybe strut a little more, talk a little more. But as you say, if we're coming from a strictly mechanical standpoint, a technical standpoint, then yeah, he needs to be more aware of his surroundings.
He is arguably one of the best actual wrestlers on the Firestar roster. He is pound for pound one of the best. His problem is his ego. Look at this. Look at that. His ego is just getting the better of him each and every single time.
James Ryan firmly in the driver's seat at this point. I guess he feels that he can talk as much smack as he wants and still pull out the dub, but that's what I'm saying. You can't put some of these youngsters in the rear view before you even put it in drive, because these guys will surprise you, as we saw earlier for the Fan Fest.
Right now, OMG is in firm control of this match, like a cat playing with a toy. This is not a good sign for Elias, especially
meat
not being in
on
that
meat.
position.
Yeah, meat on meat with those clubbing blows to the back of Elias.
I mean, just a vicious stomp to the back of the neck. Jeez Louise. Beautiful knife edge chop, shades of the Nature Boy delivered by OMG. I feel like James Ryan could have won this match already if he had just been focusing on Elias.
Put the T on the, or put the cross on the T, the I on the dot on the, see, look.
All of it.
So flustered here.
It's because it's 115 degrees in this building. The fans have not stopped filing in, by the way, since
they're
the
still
show
rolling.
started.
Oh yeah, they're still coming in. Literally the hottest ticket in town today.
So right now, Elias fighting out of it, but eats that big size 15 boot of OMG. And once again, back to the dancing, back to the showboat. I mean, OMG just needs to capitalize. He just needs to just go for the pin. Stop talking, James. Stop talking and just beat the man.
Putting a little bit of extra digital pressure on the young man's face there. Walking that line, walking that line.
I mean, right now, if you look back on OMG's career, all of his losses, every single loss he's had in the past year, have all been because, well, of things like that. If he had just hooked the leg, this match would be over right now. But no, he went for the lackadaisical cover. He went to air gyrate his hips. It's things like that. That is why he cannot win matches right now. That is why he's on this losing streak. If maybe he can get that through his thick skull, if he can get that through his skull to maybe just focus on his opponent, he might be able to pull off a victory. He could have beaten Cowboy James Storm if he had just paid attention to Cowboy James Storm.
You know, you paint a pretty good case. He may need a guru business card at the end of the night here, Tommy.
Right now, Elias showing why you don't just play with the fans. You go after your opponent. That was a beautiful kick, and OMG is staggered, and down goes Frazier.
My mom told me a long time ago, don't play with your food, just eat it. And OMG is in the drop zone, and he may end up eating the feet of Elias here in Greensboro.
Big frog splash off the top. Hips up. Beautiful backflip. 1, 2. Oh. And you can almost see the frustration on Elias's face.
Yeah, I'm glad that this ceiling is structurally metal, because these fans were about to blow the roof off if he'd have pulled out that win.
Some of these fans saying that was 3, but now it looks like he's going for that guillotine armbar. Or Kimura. And right now, OMG taking advantage. Big boot to the sternum. Looks like he's setting him up for that last ride.
Stunting like his daddy. Gets him up. Oh, wait a minute. Trying to get the grip.
Oh, looks like he lost him once again. And back to that Kimura. Back to that Kimura lock. James Ryan did not see it coming, and now he's down. This is a bad spot for OMG to be in. Can he get to the ropes? Can the veteran make his way over and get at least his foot on the ropes? Create some separation, and there we go. Elias AK47 must break the count, and because he is such a good kid, he does just as the ref asks.
Well, the amount of torque on James Ryan's shoulder in that move.
She's super kick. But look at that. Veteran awareness from James Ryan, and that's just something that Elias needs to learn with experience. If he had just had James Ryan just one more foot over, this match would be over, and James Ryan's losing streak would continue.
Yeah, the young Elias has got to figure out he's got to go pretty deep in his toolbox to pull out something to put away OMG here. Oh, he just deep sixed him center of the ring.
But somehow, some way, I cannot believe this. Elias AK47 kicks out at 2. Somehow, some way, after that big deep six slam, Elias has got all the heart in the world.
OMG demanding the respect. And another 5-finger discount to the face of James Ryan.
Hoist him up, stunting like my daddy. That's it. That's it. 1, 2, 3.
Planted him like a pancake.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, OMG James Ryan.
Well, the good news for James Ryan is that he finally, in the year of 2020, got a win under his belt. The bad news is for everybody else, not just Elias, but all these fans here at Firestar.
OMG says it best. That was a little closer than he probably would have liked. He is leaving here with the W. he's probably leaving with a few more bruises than he intended to with a matchup against a youngster like Elias AK47. Showing a little bit of begrudging respect as he makes his way to the back. And fans, we are just getting rolling here at Wrestlerevival at the Greensboro Sportsplex. We still have women's match. We still have a Firestar Pro Wrestling Championship match.
And don't forget, we still have another triple threat match coming up between Gift Garrison, Caprice Coleman, and Jason Raditz. But right now, these fans here in Greensboro showing some love for Elias as he makes his way to the back. Young man, keep your head up. You fought diligently. You just didn't fight hard enough to get the win.
If you're wondering where you can see Firestar Pro Wrestling live, just be sure to check out the website fspwrestling.com and on all the major social media networks, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and more to find out how you can get tickets to the next event. Location of the new Firestar Pro Wrestling Training Academy, and more information on your favorite Firestar alum. And wow, I'm going to be hoarse by the end of this night, Tommy. I can just go ahead and tell it.
I'm still going to be Tommy. And we'll be back with more Firestar in just one moment.